After traveling across the entire country and many months of planning, we start our grand journey to Death Valley today in Visalia, California. It's going to be a 4.5-hour drive, and we are ready and excited. Here we are, on the way on our big trip to Death, on our trip to Death. Where we're going, Death Valley. Here in the car, 6-hour drive. It's gonna be phantasmo. All right, Uncle Daddy backpacking. Here we are. We're in Bakersfield right now. It's about 8:25. Drive's been really good. Beautiful weather. The clouds are clearing, so it's looking pretty nice. I'm ready to get in Death Valley. The drive through the desert was amazing. Large, vast areas of just bramble and sand, the salt lakes, the craggy mountains in the distance, the reds, the blues painted on the horizon. Amazing. Definitely something I would suggest. At this point in the trip, we reach Steam Pipe Wells, an oasis in the middle of the desert. From here, we must take a 4-wheel drive path covered in washouts and boulders leading into the craggy mountains. And we are excited.
I can imagine being another human being. Faces matter and so's the in-between. Rays are shining, you're no longer fitting in.
Here we are, Death Valley. First night. Yeah. Humpa-lackle-lackle. Yeah. Got my, oh, he's dancing. Ain't even drinking nothing yet. There's my rig. I promised to get video tomorrow of it. I promised to get video of setting it up. And then here's this beautiful thing. God dang. I have a hard time even seeing it. Here's the view. I promised some time lapse of all of this beauty. And that'll do for now.
Rays are shining, you're no longer fitting in.
So here we are on our first night in Death Valley, and I found a little something strange that I thought I would video. Not sure what it is. Maybe maybe somebody came out here and stayed and left all their trash, which of course is never a good thing. But I'm gonna turn y'all around. See. Really old cans. Coating has rusted off completely. And whatever was in here, they've popped holes in. Maybe these are beer cans, I can't tell, but they are literally everywhere. And this rock wall that's been created for something, not really sure what. Doesn't seem to be much over there. Maybe it was maybe they nestled right into that area to stay out of the wind. But pretty interesting to see all of this trash and none of it be glass or plastic, just cans. Different shaped cans. Kids, this is a good lesson. Never throw your trash out because it hangs around forever. But sure is a beautiful place. The largeness, the awesomeness of this area is just mind-blowing. I'm glad to be here. Ready for a huge, massive hike tomorrow, though. Not scared, just excited. give y'all a span so you can see serious beauty around here. Yeah. Alright.
Seems to matter, you've been back from hell again.
After a much chillier night than we expected, we head off on the Cottonwood Road up to Cottonwood Springs. Hopefully there'll be lots of delicious water there. After a super chilly night next to the truck, we hiked through some Cottonwood Canyon area. Very wooded, lots of springs, really pretty. Kind of hard to find the trail, lots of bramble, but still pretty cool. Hello, this is Brian here again in Death Valley. Taking us a little break. It's a quite beautiful area. We're having some nuts, aren't we, Ryan? How are those nuts?
Delicious.
Ryan loves nuts. He's a huge nut. Nuts are good.
Drink flavors.
Don't need those drink flavorings. Water tastes like water, and that's drink enough. Let's just show you a little bit of this place we had to come up out of that prompted our little break time. Down there is a Death Valley oasis. Not exactly what I would expect from an oasis. Really more of a swamp and stagnant water. There's a few spaces that I would feel kind of comfortable. Maybe dipping some water out, straining it, and then filtering it. But we found another creek down in that direction that was much better. My goodness, I would have loved to get some video of that, but that was the trail. Literally scaling across those rocks to get down here. And here we are down in this area. Having us a good old time. Cottonwood Springs. There's cottonwood there.
Gone to the mountain trees. You gotta follow the steep and the winding road. At 1,000 feet, a ladder comes your load. 1,000 more, feeling light as
I guess we're close to the spring. Oh, what's this? Hey, you see these rocks over here? Man, somebody took the time to stop and build this. Let's see. God, you won't believe the weight of this thing. Like, how big was that horse?
you can do it together, you can do it apart. You can use your head.
I mean, is that a regular sized skull? Get it compared to Ryan's skull. Like, is that a giant, ancient horse? That seems fitting, doesn't it?
Not it.
Does it? Desert land. Death Valley excitement. Looks like we're coming up on our second horse skull of the day. This one pretty much gone. Take a look at this, y'all. We came from down in there, and there it is. Death Valley. Snow on the peaks. We're gonna descend down into Cottonwood Spring, which is supposed to have lots of water. Good and clean. Looks like a really swell place. Well, here we are descending down into the Cottonwood Spring camping area. After a little bit of twist and turn with the trail, as you can see, this is very, very thick and overgrown and just swarming with rattlesnakes, although we haven't seen one yet. But this looks like a very rattlesnake-ish kind of place. Looks like it's gonna be a real nice camping area. There's a scent, kind of a sweet, almost perfumey scent going through here. Probably from these flowering things. Here we are. Cut right through here. Don't know if this is the right way, but don't care. Oh yeah. It should have been a pretty short horse, wouldn't you think? I mean, that's the femur of a horse.
It's something thick.
A big old bone.
I don't know quite how many pieces are to a horse's legs.
No, hold on a second. Let's see. I mean, that's even short for a human leg.
It's awfully thick.
Now we're gonna head off to find a water source. This was our lunch spot. Really beautiful. And so this is the Cottonwood Spring, or at least part of it. I mean, that doesn't look too bad, except for the horse poop just floating in it. Probably not going to drink that. Like,
I would drink that if I had no other option, but I would.
Yeah, I don't see any kind of trail here. I think they come down here to drink, and then After a small break in Cottonwood Canyon Springs area, we decided to set out to find some water. The main problem is the plant life around the area was so thick with briars it was hard to even get down to the water source, and once we did, we found that the native horse population liked to use that as a bathroom. So we decided to work our way around. We found this little oasis-like area with the little green plants growing everywhere, nice flow, super clear water. And since this was our last water source of the day, we decided to filter as much as we could and spend a little time here and then head off. We have the big canyon to go through, up over the saddle down into Dead Horse Canyon. It's going to be exciting. Can't wait. Looks like there used to be a cabin. Probably a cabin somebody stayed in, which is really dilapidated. Not a lot of anything left. You can kind of see the main supports. Doesn't look like it had a floor. I would imagine we'll see way more of the parts of this as we go.
Some smokestack here for a little stove or something?
Yeah, right over there. Look at that elbow.
Look, there's just a jar to boil in.
Yep. And then right here, that's an old tub. Flip that piece of metal over. Let's see if there's a snake. Huh? So you see all the way down where that valley is. We've climbed all that, and we're going all the way up to where you see that dip in the mountain line. 5 miles. Quite possibly could be one of the hardest hikes that I've ever done. It's just a constant grade, and then now closer and closer, getting to the point where we're going to turn right and climb up into the mountains. All right, we just climbed up through that, straight up, probably a good half mile, not more. Exhausted, feet and legs killing me, and looky there. Trail's over there. In that cut right there, I can see footprints. We went up the sharper piece because damn man, that's why. Pretty interesting little landmark here. Just been charging down through this valley. It's a red rock. Get in there and sing some, Ryan, and then you can say you performed at Red Rock. That really wasn't funny at all. Funny at all. So we've come to a sort of an impasse. The trail literally looked like it went straight down that ravine. People are going this way, but it's not on the trail map, so we're just, you know, it's getting to be dark. We've not set up, but we'll truck on through. Energy level's good, and not really super tired. The trail leading us down to Dead Horse Canyon was completely unmarked and impossible to find. There were a few footpaths here and there, but nothing seemed really like the trail. So we made the decision to find the best grade that we could and try to just sidestep all the way down. The big problem was the gravel was very loose, and at some point the gravel would just slide with you, which was terrifying because you had no clue below you if there was a rock cliff or anything. And also this was at the end of the day. As you can see from the video, it was getting quite dark. By the time we made it to our campsite in Dead Horse Canyon, it was completely dark, and I for one was exhausted and just went right to bed, so this will be the final video for today. Our second day in Death Valley was definitely challenging. Searching for water, scaling down mountainsides and loose gravel, really exciting stuff, beautiful environment. Now today we're going to be heading from Dead Horse Canyon down through Marble Canyon, kind of the big event of the trip, so planning on lots of video. We also have the dry wash, which is coming up next. That's going to be pretty exciting. That's been on our minds the entire time. So yeah, let the journey continue.
All right, well, sure is chilly here in the Dead Horse Canyon this morning. Didn't have any time for videos last night or setup. Pretty much literally put our tents up and climbed in them and went to sleep. But after one heck of a climb down a pretty sharp mountainside, we're here for our final day. I'm gonna kind of show you the campsite here. We had some wonderful wind block, which was great. A lot of ice built up on the sides of the tents. This beautiful, majestic tree. I mean, we've literally hiked miles and miles and not seen a single tree, and then this is the first one, and it's just beautiful. Got a couple little ones down there that don't look like they're doing too good. But yeah, this is the second real campsite we found. It's got a fire pit. Don't really know how you'd burn a fire and with this much dry tinder around, but and he's got some emergency scissors for doing something with, and that's it. We'll see y'all in just a little bit. We have the big dry falls to scale down this time. Came upon an entire skeleton. The horse must have died here. And there's horse poop. Maybe other horses came and took a look at it.
Death Valley.
You see that bone's the same size as what we found down there. These must be stubby little horses.
Imagine they're not what we
I think if you sit down here and you get a good foothold right there, and then you literally kind of let your ass slide down that area, and when you get to the bottom of the slide, if you can stop yourself at all, then you just jump down another 5 feet. 5 feet's a long ways, but I plan to tuck and roll, so we'll see. Right. You'll have to forgive me if my hands are shaking, but that was pretty exhilarating. So Ryan's about to do it right now. You have to slide down, and then you get there, it feels like you're gonna just go, but and then when you get down as far, you just jump. It was so easy. It took us 30 minutes of thinking about it to do it. You heard something?
No.
Yeah. But the adrenaline rush from doing that is probably why we do this in the first place. That was good. That was good. Woo! Yeah! Well, now we're leaving Dead Horse Canyon. We ran from the sun for quite a while, but it looks like that it has caught us. A lot of challenges. Still got 16 miles to go, but we'll get through somehow. Man, we've reached another just amazing place. I'm gonna pan you around. If you can grasp just the size of that. Just miles up to the top. Going into the next canyon, the next narrows they call it, and the wind is intense blowing through here. I don't know if you can tell by the straps, but must be channeling all of that from down low. The temperature has not increased any through this entire hike. Pretty amazing stuff though. Thought I'd stop and take a view of sheer mass. It's just such a huge place. And it just keeps going. Alright, here we are. Haven't done a lot of this selfie sticking while I hike, but it's pretty amazing.
The middle, or the second narrow, Marble Canyon coming up, is gonna start getting to the real part of it. That's where the soapstone is and stuff.
Don't worry, we'll be taking footage of all of it. For your educational enjoyment of hiking through the Death Valley, wasteland of rocks and sand. Yep. Alright, here we are. I don't know how much of this you can see. I'm gonna turn it around and get a little view, but it's just one massive rock mountain after another. I mean, like, it's just mind-numbing how big it all is. Sheer wall that you just hope you don't have to walk down. Surprise! Another sheer cliff drop-off. Surprise!
Gotta find a way to win and lock him up. He's pedaling backwards. We're pushing our ways back through this world to lock him up. I often wonder why I get a little high every time I see this man run. I often wonder why I get a little high every time I see this man run.
All right, we are entering the middle narrows. First narrows is pretty cool, not very big. This one is supposed to be amazing. Let's give y'all big rock cliff. Here we go. I mean, the wind that blows through these, so cold, really powerful. Here we go. And there it is, the real deal. I'm gonna readjust the camera and then I'll be right back. All right, here we go. Virtual tour, middle, Marble Canyon. Oh, amazing. In fact, you can hardly even see the top. Don't need any sunglasses in here, that's for sure. It's no real way to know how high the water flows through here, but I would imagine pretty high. It's just S-band after S-band of just amazingness. And the bands, like right through there. Quite incredible. Quite cold. I'd say the temperature drops almost 20 degrees through here. I don't know if you can see up on that ledge, there's a little, looks like a cave with sticks packed in it. Maybe that's an eagle's nest. Not really sure. You see that up there? I mean, either something's carried that up there or video just cannot describe the magnitude of this. Now it's just so huge. Look at something in that cave. Looks like it's, yeah. Probably nesting. smooth the walls are in here. Just this smooth rock. It's Saturday. We've seen quite a few people, a few hikers, one runner. To be so far back, you definitely don't feel like you're alone. You never know, around every bend is something more amazing. Look at this line right here. It starts way up there and goes all the way down, and just keeps going till it dissipates. Well, it looks like we've reached the mouth of the Middle Narrows. More to come. Not far from that middle one was this amazingness. Just goes and goes. There's the back through the canyon. Off we go. Sun's getting kind of low already. Came to another big wash. Had to climb up over this thing. Big deadfall. We're gonna walk back over to it. Little goat trail. It's not very bad. Haven't seen anything that seems sketchy yet. But I'm gonna turn this video off before I fall. So we just had to go way up and around. And the reason is there was a little something, little pebble blocking the trail. Let me show you. Not just one, but two. And I would say by the smoothness, it's been there a long time. Pretty amazing. It's definitely something to note on your hike. You're gonna have to go around. Luckily, we had an arrow drone in the gravel. But if you don't have that, when you come to this, back up about 20 or 30 feet and go up onto that first landing and you'll see the trail. Quite wore down and cut, and it's very chill. Not no sketch at all. I'll show you how it comes down. It comes down through there and kind of zigs around. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Well, we've exited the canyon. Car. I wish it was our car, but it's not. We've got about 3 miles to the intersection, and then 8 miles from the intersection to where we parked at. So we're gonna try to go as far as we can today and make it up there tomorrow. Be nice, but I don't think there's any way we're gonna do that much distance today. But definitely has been a challenge. And yeah, more to come. More amazing footage. I'd say one of the hardest things about this is it's so beautiful that you want to look up there But then there's so much gravel that you end up tripping. But it's worth it. My suggestion would be take your time. Take a minute, sit down. On just a regular old rock. Look around. Embrace the beauty of it. It's so overwhelming. There's just so much. But sometimes people get just too much in a hurry. Don't take a little time to enjoy what's right in front of them. It's kind of the point, I think, going through all this is to take those moments. But there's been times I've been terrified. There's been times that I've been excited, scared, cold, hot. All worth it. Doesn't seem like it when you're going through it, but it's definitely worth it once you finish it. After literally going as far as we possibly could, 12 miles, we decided to settle on this little alcove right here. We got a good little block. This is going to be enough block from the wind. And there's some stuff up there. Hopefully that little offshoot right there will block some of the wind. Because it's deadly here in the wind at night. We're going to try to have a little food, have a little drink to rest the head, and settle in and finish the last 4 miles tomorrow. Quite a day and quite a trip.
After another chilly night in Death Valley, we wake up to our final day. Only 3.5 miles back to the truck today.
Well, we're all packed up, heading out. It was a beautiful little sight. Wasn't very chilly. It was a good night's sleep, although after yesterday I think we probably could have slept in a ditch, but 5 miles up through there, and then we'll drive back through here, and we actually stashed a little gear back since we got to drive right through here. No need in carrying all that extra weight. And then we're off to get some good food. Did 4 miles today and got up to the truck and heading out to get some big calorie lunch and get repaired. But it was an amazing trip. Probably one of the hardest that I've done. I really enjoyed it though. Looking forward to the next time I'm out there. We'll see y'all on the trail.
Your only mistake, but don't be late, cause the checks won't wait. So I say, my oh my, have I seen very many dead-end jobs before, and but these here trees resonate positivity up for me a whole lot more. And well, you can choose a better job in any downtown that you have found, but if not, shut your mouth and put a tree in the ground.
I mean, there's a car there, but you can see all the way around at the washout lake. Right over there's some dunes that we're gonna go to, and then just to the right of that you see a little white mesh. That's the kind of like the store and the restaurant. I'm gonna go there, and then look at this huge massive wash through here. It's incredible. Back on the road.
next. Mind be feeling perplexed. Alcohol still in your chest, wondering what to do next. Hit the laundromat, man, that'll be that. You can wash your dirty socks and I'll wash my dirty hat. Then back to camp for the nightlife. I hit my sleeping bag early, I think I just might. And get ready for the task in hand tomorrow. A day full of pain and a day full of more sorrow. But I know that my oh my, have I seen very many dead-end jobs before. And these here trees resonate positivity up for me a whole lot more. And well, you can choose a better job in any downtown if you think you have found it. But if not, then shut your mouth and put a tree in the